Hey, what's up? I'm James.
Hey, I'm Chad.
Oh, I didn't know you were on the phone, dude. Hey, what's up? I'm James.
I'm still Chad.
Thanks for stopping by RPM Improvement Outdoor Services YouTube channel. That's randallpmi.com. It's been a while since we've done a shop project. We got one.
It has been a while. Yeah,
And we've got one we're working on today.
that's right.
If this is the first time you stopped by our channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. That way you know what's coming up with our new videos. Otherwise, stay tuned.
We'll be right back after these messages. Okay, so to construct this welding table, it's going to be 4x8. We've got a 4x8 sheet of 1/4 inch steel that's going to go on top. We got 8-foot lengths of 2x2x5/16 to construct the base. And we have these, oh, and the legs. The legs will be constructed of that material as well. We have these casters, already have made plates for the legs, casters to roll. So this will be a mobile welding station, if it all goes according to plan.
This is one of the 4-foot sections for the end of the table. Ends. Pops.
I went down to check on the preacher, see how the movie was going.
Is it going?
They're getting moved in.
It doesn't cut flat stuff very well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It cuts length stuff pretty darn good. The flat stuff.
So what do you have? What did you turn it?
This is what you'd have to do. Cut it this way, flip it, cut that way, and it would go faster. But now we're down to doing the 45, so for now, at this point. We got our 4-foot sides, our 8-foot sides with 45s cut, ready to clean up the edges and get everything clamped into place and start welding. Right, the legs are going to go something like this. Obviously they're not going to be 8-foot legs, but then the legs are going to come in on the bottom like that, and then casters are going to go on there like that. So the whole thing's being constructed basically upside down.
Okay, we want the table to end up being about the same height as our workbench table. And that is 39 inches. So So in order to do that, we have to take into account the height of our locking caster wheels that are going to go on the bottom of the legs, and the thickness of the plate steel that's going to be the tabletop, and then also the thickness of the frame. So we're cutting our legs for the table right here at 32 1/4. Give us a it'll all work out. All right, we got our legs cut. Chad's laying it out, squaring everything up, getting ready to get some tack welds going on. And doing this on the floor is the whole reason why we're building this table. Well, not the whole reason, but a big part of the reason why we're building this table.
Too old to bend over like this.
So we got this end squared up.
Yes, for the most part, close enough for what we're doing. We got good there. Good there. We got our 4 feet coming across. Good there. Come down here. We got our 4 feet down here. So I'm going to go ahead and tack those two together. Actually, those three. I'm going to tack those three together and then come down and square up this end. Okay, so what we have an uneven floor. So we've got this upside down. I've got the corners shimmed up in different areas to try and get something level so we can install these legs. And we're getting close. Okay, as we're installing the legs, make a note that basically it's just tack welded in the corners. These are not welded up. And that is so we can get the legs level. We can pull that in, weld that whenever that's level.
Now, is that the way we're doing the whole thing, just tacking everything together until
Yes.
everything's in place?
Yes, we'll get some tack welds on everything, get everything squared up, and then we'll weld everything solid. Okay, we have the legs in place. Just tying the legs together at the bottom with some more angle iron. It's going to help support everything and also possibly facilitate a shelf at some point. There's not going to be a whole lot of weight on this, so we're not really too concerned. Otherwise, we might have done some bracing from the feet down towards the middle, but we're probably just going to do a couple uprights in between there and call it good. Okay, these are the plates that will get bolted to the casters. So we're going to go ahead and weld these on and then get it on the casters and then do our final bracing and final welding on the top pieces.
So this is thicker than the plate on the bottom, Chad. Is there a certain way you should weld that?
Yeah, first of all, you shouldn't necessarily have thinner metal for the bottom plate. But guess what? That's what we had. So that's what's getting used. Anyway, you're going to want to weld from the thick metal down to the thin metal. Drag the thickness of, otherwise you're going to end up running the risk of burning through the thin stuff. Which I don't think that's such a big risk on this because the thin stuff's still pretty thick, but it's just food for thought.
What we're in there doing is grinding all the welds for the top. So when we put the steel plate on top of the table, it sets flush. We kind of thought about this after the fact, but this is how we got this 4x8 sheet, what is it, quarter inch steel off the flatbed. Just used PVC and rolled it out onto the table. Easy. Pretty easy. Okay, the metal's on. Just gotta weld her up. And this table will be complete. All right, got her complete. What are some things that you think that this is gonna help us with, Chad?
Well, any of the small welding projects, I usually find myself on the floor. This is gonna solve that problem. And we've got a couple of larger projects in store for the fall and the winter, and this is definitely gonna help out with that.
So we got the, basically, the welding and fabricating area set up for the shop.
For now, we need a couple more tools.
A couple more tools. Hey, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell. Take care. We'll see you the next time around.
See you later.